Hey, Leo, intuitive soul coach here with your June 2022 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Leo and take a look at all things related to health, wealth, and abundance. So please do see the disclaimer in the description box below. These are general readings, so please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested, Leo, in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Leo, we're going to dive into your reading here and start in the category of health. So when we think of health, it's not just the physical. It's not just that you have a sore back or you've had a headache or maybe you went through some sort of surgery for your knees, your back, wherever. This is about emotional, spiritual, mental, and physical health as well. So we're going to take a dive into the energy here and see what blocks may be showing up for you and how we can get to the root of the problem. And it looks like for some of you, fear is rearing its ugly head. So there may be certain situations in your life. Maybe it is pertaining to your health. Maybe it's diet, exercise, eliminating sugars, alcohol, processed food. This can be about starting new exercise regimes. It can be about releasing maybe some stress, anxieties, worries. There are a lot of situations where fear can, again, rear its ugly head, Leo, and stop us right in our tracks. Stop us from making progress. Stop us from moving forward, making decisions that are in our highest good. And it says here, am I letting fear stop me? Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? And it says the juicy secret, Leo, is that you are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable, but it's up to you to see that by taking action. So I do feel that a lot of you in the month of June are moving through something that's been fearful to you, something that has been scary. This is about you being brave and doing something scared, and that's part of your soul action. Today, be brave and do it scared. Choose one fear and move through it. You are in need of a hero, so that is who you will become. This is a really brilliant energy actually coming in here for you, Leo, because you are courageous. You're that lion. When you take charge and when you really let out that big, beautiful roar, it is about you moving through any fearful obstacles or challenges. Maybe it's that relationship where you were afraid to tell somebody how you really felt. Perhaps it was that job or career where you knew that you were worth more. Perhaps it was applying for the job that you really wanted, but fear was telling you you weren't good enough or you'd never get the job. Whatever the fear is for you in the month of June, I see you pushing through it, Leo. And when you push through it, I feel like miracles will happen. So I do want you to make possibly a list. This can also be about your solar plexus, and we'll talk about that in a moment. But if you could make a list of the things that you would like to accomplish or conquer or really take action on, write that in one column, and then the other column, what is the fear that may be stopping you? And I feel like you charging through the fear and doing it anyway is going to be very important. And if you've been following my recordings here, you know what I say about fear. False evidence appearing real. A lot of times it doesn't even exist. So it's like you're catastrophizing an event that hasn't even taken place yet. So don't relive something over and over because of fear. They're also showing me solar plexus area here. So some of you may have issues with the stomach at times. Maybe you do have heartburn. It could be about digestion, what kinds of foods that you eat that maybe don't agree with you. Now, in order for you to focus on the solar plexus area, you can imagine a big ball of yellow energy because that solar plexus is yellow. You can eat more yellow fruits, more yellow vegetables. It can be about getting out in the sunshine a little bit more. But most importantly, it is about stepping outside of your comfort zone. So if you do have physical manifestation showing up in your stomach or even in your back area, mid-back, this can be about that solar plexus and you standing in your power, even if it scares you, plunging through and doing it anyway. Now, next we have here, am I willing? Are you willing to step through fear? Are you willing to chase your dreams, transform your life, and say yes to life? And it says here, you are on the edge of something great, Leo. Can you feel it? There is risk, absolutely. There's uncertainty, yes. And there's imperfections ahead. Failure can be certain at times, and vulnerability is a requirement. You must be brave and trust yourself more now than ever before. You will reach the dream. But you must stretch yourself into a whole new level of belief and willingness in order to move forward with courage. So this is the second energy talking about courage. You are that Leo energy, that strength, courage, determination. That Leo energy as well is all about taking a look at your shadow side and not letting that define you moving forward. Taking a look at your weaknesses, making sure that you're not self-sabotaging and moving through the fear anyway. So in order for you to move forward, you can follow your heart's compass and lift the lid on your own dreams by saying this mantra or this affirmation over and over and over again. It's possible. So be brave, follow your heart's compass, and lift that lid on your dreams. What is it that you want to go for? Even if it seems absurd, Leo, even if it seems like it's very far-fetched, if it seems like possibly you're reaching for the stars, this is about you taking that step. And even if you don't quite reach where you would like to go, you're making the steps to get there here. So am I willing, even if there is failure, even if there is difficulties, even if there's challenges, there's no such thing as failure, I feel, if you continue to move forward. Are you willing? When you're willing, this is you saying to the universe, yes, I'm willing to do what it takes, even if I have to fall down the ladder a few times or fall down the steps. I'm willing to get back up and continue trying until I reach the stars here. So whatever it is that's going on in your mind that you've been going back and forth with, Leo, if you plunge through it and you're willing to do something, the other side is more beautiful than you could have ever imagined. And I say that because this next card showing up here, it's gorgeous. It says, if I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? So this is about being clear on what it is that you want, making that decision to do it anyway. And it says here, Leo, burn with desire. There is power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. There's no more holding back. There's no more playing something safe. Whether this is a relationship where you need to completely open your heart and give your all to someone, perhaps it is about leaving a relationship because your heart's not in it any longer. Maybe it's a career or a passion project or an idea that you've been too scared to speak up, or you've been too scared to move in that direction. It is now. They're saying here, the time is now. It's not time to wait. It's not time to sit out on the bench. It's time for you to get up on that base and hit that home run, because you will be surprised at just how far you hit. I love this energy for you. It says, today's soul action, Leo. Today, go inward. Your answers lie within. What do you desire? Choose what makes you happy and do that. So whatever it is that may be stopping you, I feel that once you move past something here that may cause a little bit of anxiety at times, it may make your palms sweaty. Some of you, it can be about prolonging or putting off, maybe going to the dentist, going to the doctor, or, seeking out a coach, a therapist, or a counselor. There could be something that you have been prolonging, but I feel like it's time to grab the bull by the horns and move through it anyway here. So really beautiful energy regarding health. So you will be focusing on that solar plexus chakra, moving through fears in order for you to really come out on top. Some of you may have wanted to try something for a while. Maybe it was a new dance class, because they're giving me dance moves. Now, I feel like it's more of a flow. I mean, it could even be aerial yoga or something that's more free flowing. It could be the Argentino tango. Maybe it's a painting class you've always wanted to try. Perhaps it is, swimming, starting swimming lessons, surf lessons, anything of that nature. Do it scared, and you're going to be so happy that you did, Leo. Now let's take a look at the area of wealth. What do we have here showing up for wealth? Oh, wow. So this may be something that you are letting fear stop you in. It could be in the category of wealth. You have the light bulb, you have the pendulum, and you have award. So what I'm sensing here for you, and we're going to clarify wealth. This is usually about your career, your finances, additional sources of income, money, but the light bulb says that you have some really wonderful, lucrative ideas. This is you feeling inspired in the month of June. Now, something that inspires you could lead to an additional income source showing up here. Some ideas that you have could bring additional money in. FYI, Leo. So if you can let go of the fear, maybe the fear is other people saying, oh, Leo, that'll never make money. Or, oh, Leo, if you chase that project, it's just going to be a dead end. Nobody makes money doing that. Don't listen to other people's judgments. Now, you may have a career as an entrepreneur. This can be about heading towards a new job or really sparking that creative idea, creative project, or creative work that you've been wanting to do for quite some time. Some of you, maybe it's about writing a memoir or a vlog, putting yourself out there, but you're scared of judgment. They're just talking about judgment quite strongly for you, Leo. So I feel that the fear could be based on judgment and releasing that the best that you can. Because there may be some childhood wounding, there could be some insecurities, some abandonment, there could be even rejection issues showing up here that I feel like you're doing it anyway. Now, a lot of you have a really brilliant idea for making money. I say go for it because it looks like you could really be successful. Now, we do have the pendulum. Some of you may be letting the fear of lack of money or lack of finances be becoming in the way here or getting in the way. This does talk about fluctuating income, indecision, coming up with new strategies. Now, some of you are thinking, oh, if I go in that direction, it's not going to pay the bills. I'm not going to be able to live the way I want. If I, open my heart up to this relationship, I could get hurt. If I say yes to this family member, they're just going to walk all over me. This is saying that you're going back and forth, but trusting your heart is going to be key here in order for you to move past this fear. You're coming up with some new strategies that can be very successful. There's a new way of doing something that maybe you've tried in the past the same old way, but it hasn't gotten you as far here. June is the perfect month to make the choice to really do something, whether it's a job change, whether it's some sort of work that it can be seasonal work only. Maybe some of you are contemplating purchasing a business, working with maybe someone else. Whatever it is here has the potential to really pay out. I don't even feel just potential. It does have the opportunities coming in the month of June to bring great reward and award. Winning money, payoffs for your effort. What is that effort? Moving through the fear, being willing to continuously put in this effort here, Leo. This is about recognition. You may have a career advancement. This can be professional work. It can be fame for some of you. And that's what I was getting earlier with the criticism or the judgment here. You may be wanting to put something out into the universe, put something out in the world. Again, it could be through Shark Tank. Maybe it's a new invention. Perhaps it is a vlog or something that you're really proud of that you want to share with others because it really lights you up here, Leo. I feel that once you let push through the fear, there's going to be a lot of success. I mean, these cards, there's no such thing as coincidence. I haven't looked at them. I shuffled just like I always do. Let them fly out from spirit. And you have these two cards right next to each other. If I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? If you choose and you are willing to move in this direction, the awards are going to pay off in bigger, better ways than you could have ever expected, as long as you're willing to take that leap of faith, as long as you are willing to take a risk, an adventure. This may be spontaneous. It may come out of the blue, but I feel that you're embracing the unknown here and you know that it will pay off. Trust that it will pay off here. All right, let's take a look at abundance. So when we think of abundance, this can be an abundance in any area of your life. Maybe it's an abundance in family, in finances. It can be abundance in your fridge. Maybe you have plenty of food. This can be about people coming together and having an abundance in maybe children, grandchildren, just feeling the love. And for you, you have awakening. You have choices, which we've been talking about. Oh my goodness. And you have bliss. This is like the sun card in tarot. Oh, I'm excited for you. There's a common theme going on here with all of these cards and all of these positions, and I'll clarify here at the end. You have an abundant energy showing up regarding a new awakening, aha moments. This card talks about the phoenix rising from the ashes. This is about reclaiming your power, which we just talked about with that solar plexus. This is beautiful. This is about a rebirth, truth, spiritual enlightenment. You're going to feel a lot of abundance in all different areas of your life, but most importantly, it's because there's an internal awakening, shifting and manifesting great things in your outer world. And you're going to see the abundance in all different areas, not just one, but many different things here. So beautiful. Some of you, there could have been a job loss. Maybe it was a relationship shakeup. Perhaps there was a loss of a family member or a friend. Perhaps there was some sort of health scare or a health issue. There may have been a major awakening that has allowed you to get as far as you have here and shift this perspective. Now you're ready. I feel like the awakening card here is kind of like that judgment card. And we talked about the judgment. This is about changing your life for the better, Leo. This is your purpose. This is your calling. You can't ignore the calling any longer. The wounds are coming to a point where you're healing them. There's no more judging of yourself or feeling judged by others. It's time for you to feel the bliss. And bliss is what's coming in here. This is huge. We have choices coming up. There is a decision to grow, to stay where you're at. It could be to walk through this door. Maybe it's about taking a job in another city, hundreds or thousands of miles away. It could be about reuniting with a loved one. Maybe you're in a long distance connection, whether it's romantic or a family. Some of you may be making a radical shift to maybe have a child, to get married, to go for the job offer, to leave the corporate world and become an entrepreneur, or vice versa. There are major choices, and I don't feel like this is something small. This isn't just a little shift. This is a major awakening where you will decide to shift and change your life here for the better. It says decision making, options. You have options, and you will see, Leo, in the month of June that more resources become available. This is about your free will. You have a choice here. You don't have to move forward in this direction, but you can see that there's 3 main doors that are being presented to you in the month of June. So I feel like this could be certain areas of your life, or it could be 3 different jobs. It could be 3 different people, but the choice is yours because you have free will. And it does talk about alternatives. It talks about you being between worlds at this time. For example, let's say you are in the process of a move. You may still be feeling the energy of the old, but your excitement towards the new showing up here. It could be your old relationship stepping into a new one. It can be going from, engagement or the engaged energy to marriage. It can be from going from pregnancy to having a baby. So again, there's many different things that it could show up for you as, Leo. But the good news is it's going to be a choice and a change that's going to alter your life for the better. Some of you, this can be retirement as well. Some of you have wanted to head towards retirement, or maybe you've been having traveling on your bucket list and wanting to travel, but maybe you let fear of health issues, financial issues, anything of that nature come up for you. You may be deciding to go all in, but you're finding a balance in the choices that you make. You can see balance at the very bottom. All right. And then lastly, like I said, this is one of the best cards. When I created this deck here, Bliss was one of my absolute favorites. And this is pure joy, happiness, enlightenment, success, feeling your sense of belonging with who you are, feeling confident that you're on your soul's journey. And it's heaven on earth, basically. It's happiness, sunshine, unconditional love. It is the card of joy, freedom, wish fulfillment as well. And it is the yes card. So if you have been asking yourself, should I move forward in this direction? Should I go for that relationship? Should I take on that job? Should I have a child? Whatever you've been asking yourself or contemplating, this is saying absolutely yes. This is a soul quenching yes, in fact. But this bliss energy is very, very beautiful. So there are going to be changes, decisions here in the month of June that are going to lead you to your bliss. And we can see the common theme here. You have fear showing up in the first column. You have light bulb moments. You have an awakening. directly below each other. The middle row, you have am I willing, you have choices, and you have pendulum. Pendulum and am I willing? Are you willing to make the choices from the heart? Are you willing to step outside your comfort zone? Are you willing to take on some sort of new strategies, new adventures, new alternatives to maybe an old life or an old way of thinking here? And then in the final position here, if I had a magic wand, award, and bliss. I mean, you can't get any better than this here, Leo. This is really great. This is the cards, or these are the cards of wish fulfillment, awards, fame, victory, accomplishment, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest into your life. This is going to change your life in ways that you could have never imagined. So I absolutely love this energy. Leo, I hope this resonates with you. Feel free to drop in the comment box below what changes and transformations you're going through, and drop a comment and say, I affirm this, I affirm my destiny. I am in control of my destiny, or I am the creator of my own destiny here. And what is it that your magic wand is pointing at this time? What is it that you desire? Ask yourself that as well, because there's great rewards for you courageously stepping into your power. So if this resonates, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And Leo, I am sending you so much love and light, and I look forward to tuning in next time.